Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday. I am VS Speaks Royally. I hope you all are doing well. I have missed y'all. I need to, yeah, I need to have a heart to heart with all of y'all. But let me just keep going through the comments and, running my mouth as the old saying is. Hello, everyone. How are you? I see my boss is in the audience. Hi, Mrs. S. How are you? Glad you were able to catch me live. The toothless terror. Y'all are so bad. Black Queen. Hey, how you doing? Um, the word. I don't know where my voice is going. Hey, sis. Elise, hello, Hindu. How are you? And don't worry about, I saw your comment on not being a member. It's not really about that. Your support, Hindu, means the world to me. So it's okay if you can't join membership. Not everybody can or wants to. So, Nora, the Stock Explorer, how are you? Wow. I'm thinking I'm getting to the bottom of the comments and it's just going. Minsky, yes, the games have been wonderful. Today's the last day. I wanted to give you all time to kind of get into the games, and so I didn't go live last weekend. I know y'all are so sick of me every other week, but maybe that's what I'm getting down to. Anyway, yes, love wins. Hashtag child. Megan was dropping some dimes and gems on us as squaddies, and yes, and the haters. Oh well. My goodness. Anyway, look at all of y'all here. I'm loving it, loving it. Okay, I see I have a message from the boss. I'll get to that in appropriate time. Ooh, hope I'm not in trouble. It is that time of year, if you are still working like I am, that annual reviews. I'm good, Lottie. I'm good. Don't worry. I'm good. All right. To all my channel members, though, to you all, I just. Thank you, Nora. Yes, raise. Yes, YouTube and otherwise. Yes. Wow, I'm still going through. Oh my gosh, y'all dropping love and everything. Hi, Teresa, aka HR. Yes. Hello. Okay, I haven't been here in a while, so I just need to go through all the little comments and just it warms my heart to see all of this. Anyway, those on replay, y'all just can skip, the few seconds that I'm showing all the different comments. I see some love is dropped to Black Queen. Let me tell you something. This has been a fun and very peaceful week. Hopefully for you all too. Aside from medical stuff, just a peaceful week. When I tell you that these games and seeing Megan live life. And then she gave us some special extra gems yesterday on the Day of Love. Lord have mercy. If you have not, I have the little videos and stuff, but it's just it's just so awesome. Yes, Mrs. Esser. I'm loving it. I'm loving it for the haters, yes, because y'all deserve to have that extra right at you. So anyway, let me. Oh, thank you, Gwen. Thank you. Um, I'll try to at the thank you, Lottie. I'm gonna thank all y'all who are dropping love when I get to that part of the live stream. Which truly, have I kicked it off yet? Y'all don't pay me any attention. If I give you a little extra today, y'all will be okay. Okay, yeah, I'm sure you will. There won't be that much in trash time. I'm trying to limit them over there. Yeah. It doesn't mean that you can't drag throughout the entire live stream. That's fine. It's just me. So let me kick off this. You know how we do. Here we go.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing.
All right. Let me just make sure the other side. It's catching up. Okay. So as I do each and every Sussex Saturday when I go live, okay, I read my favorite quote that I found on the archwell.org site. Each of us can change our communities. All of us can change the world. Okay, so Invictus Games embodies this. I feel the Super Bowl halftime show embodied this as well, but I'm gonna move on. That will be at the end of this live stream. Okay, let me reel it in. Okay, so Invictus Games, Vancouver, Whistler 2025. I did see different clips here and there on the X app. Squaddies were there and shout and loving it every moment of it. I don't have a lot of that type of coverage. You all over the week, I know you all have seen it. I know Baron has done, and the other content creators as well have done wonderful in giving you those little extra tidbit from the games. Hopefully, you've been able to see them. I try to share out when the Invictus Games YouTube channel was sharing. Um, yeah, so Invictus Games 2025. I'm not sure how to behave in 2 years, but we're going to go with it. And why is everything locking me? I don't know if you're seeing. Let me just. Yeah, now it's moved. Oh, this is just going to be a joyous time. Joyous time. Okay. So love was in the air. I don't know if it's moved on the. There we go. There's a major delay because I went over to the YouTube. So, our faves meeting each other. Meghan introduced Harry, and, as they do, they show their love for each other and gratitude, etc. So, Harry's speech was mwah. Okay. I did share that, I thought, with the channel members. I need to make myself notes over the week, what I do, what I don't do. I know I was real quiet, but that was to kind of step back, let you all enjoy the games, etc. What I liked, one of the highlights from the Invictus Games, Nelly Furtado, okay, giving props to the dancers that were part of her act, her segment of performing, and yeah, it kind of tied into Invictus, and you know, you may miss a limb, but that does not mean that you don't have the talent to be showcased on a stage. Okay. I'm very proud of Nelly. Like that was just like awesome of her. Um, speaking of Nelly, I don't know if you caught the clip. I'm sure the squaddies did. Let me get to it. Um, Now, some of these clips will have music in it, like the one from yesterday that she shared on Instagram. I'll have to mute it. So if you're watching this on replay, you won't hear the music, but you know, you'll get the gist of some of the clips that do have music in it. Anyway, so Megan shared, and I'm so glad she did in Reels. And if you're not on Instagram, you need to get on there because she is back to her essence on social media. All right. Anyway. So, since I mentioned Nelly Furtado, enjoy this. Did you enjoy that? Did you see who made that cameo? As he usually does when it comes down to Meghan. So, something profound was said by Squatty, and it really made me pause. Do you remember at the Fashion Awards when Meghan had presented the award to her wedding dress designer, and they did almost like that circular clip. I don't know if it was Snapchat, whatever. And it just moved side to side, and they were just standing there with the pictures. And because at the time she was in that golden cage called the royal family as a working royal, they had that taken down because, it wasn't royal like. I'm so glad to see that Meghan is living life, F the titles, but living life that she could have been enjoying if they would just have been a little less stick up the butts type people. Okay. As well as racist and everything else. All right. Yes, I'm going to drag along the way. Okay. Y'all drag, I drag, we all drag. Let's move on. So I will give props to the UK government as well as their defense because they acknowledged the games and the team, UK team. So Keir Starmer, however it's said, wishing the best of luck to Team UK ahead of the Invictus Games 25 on Saturday. So, you know, unlike the last time, it was just like silence, and it's like, what the hell? You could the country at least support? So I'm glad to, and that's the kudos that I will give that they supported the team that went to Invictus, and it was pretty cool to see. And then the Ministry of Defense, and here in the U.S. we spell it with an S and not a C. Okay, but anyway, it's just pretty cool to see that at least these two and like entities, I'll say, acknowledged Team UK. Anyway, here's the Canadian team, Harry, in there. You know, there's hugs. There's always going to be hugs with Harry. Love it. Okay. Uh, Team Nigeria, y'all did the thing. Okay. Yes, they're on the thumbnail, but they did the thing and they also had it televised there. So I'm glad. This was their first games. I understand they took bronze in swimming. So very happy for Team Nigeria. Um, it's just the healing, camaraderie, everything else that goes into these games is so special. So excuse me for a second because I have to close this because the husband had to come back on this side of the house instead of staying on the other side. Okay, anyway. Whew. And I'm always fearful that his conversations, anyway, moving on. So this was a nice little share. Invictus Games Foundation, Christopher Bird, just saying, hanging out with, Harry, Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex. Harry, okay, yeah, very happy. The debate on Jamaican castor oil was still raging between Sussex Squad, and if you know, you know. Okay. But this just warmed my heart because he gets to do that each day with little Lilybet. Okay. So, excuse me as I took a sip of tea, but they did hit the big jumbotron and they gave the audience what they wanted. You know what happens when you're on there. So, yes, they say what they wish about them, but it's usually just the opposite. Anyway, I'm going to keep on going. So, we've covered Invictus Games. Here is some information. Archwell Foundation, supports the Responsible Technology Youth Power Fund in the donating, and you have to keep up with, because there's a lot going on. Sussex.com as well as archwell.org. There's squaddies have been fed since they got their own way of communicating with us and then the rest of the world. And speaking of which, so Invictus Games, and there was a little fun that was had. So in the midst of the games and the participants, which is truly the focus, I'm so thankful that we got snippets of Harry and Meghan just enjoying each other, people around them, and then just having fun. So hopefully you've seen this, but I wanted to share it because I think it's funny.
3, 2. No, I really don't want to do it. Yeah, no, come on, you'll be absolutely fine. Okay. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. 3, 2, 1, go. Let me know. Feet up, feet up, feet up.
Genuinely.
Twas the best. That those shares like that is what truly, at least for me, gave me a little bit of joy. And so, of course, I'm like, well, what happened at the end? Like, how was she when she got to the bottom? Well, thankfully, here we go.
I mean, you guys. Meanwhile, he's racing on the thrillway with a 10-year-old. Wow, we did it. Great job. Great job.
She enjoyed herself, but she's like, never again. Okay. Just to hear Harry's laughter, joy, having such a good time. Yeah, they went through hell. They survived. They're living their life, helping others, etc. And you always should find time to enjoy where you are. So I look forward to hearing some of those. You know, those intentional visits that they do when they're visiting. Yes, even during the Invictus. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing all that. All right. So yesterday on Megan's Instagram, I'm telling you all, get on Instagram and follow her. And her numbers are increasing, which, that's neither here nor there, but um, they always say that she's irrelevant. Anyway, woosah. So she was also sharing different reel like clips from the Invictus games, which you can find in her reels. But this post that she put up, this one to the left, the top left, that's the most recent one. So, uh huh. Go Megan, go Megan, go Megan. I just want to pull it up because my screen, the way it's set up, it's blocking a little bit. I want to be able to read it correctly. So, let me just come back because you all can see, but on my side, I can't. She's saying, back home, taking care of our babies and missing my Valentine as he continues on at the Invictus Games, changing lives and reminding all of us of the power of healing and resilience through these incredible veterans and their families. Beyond proud of my husband and what he's created. My love, I will eat burgers and fries and fish and chips with you forever. Thank you for you. Hashtag love wins. As ever am. She's back. Sharing the content that she wants to share. Ah, this yesterday, the day of love. That should have made other people so happy and joyous. If they had love in their lives, I think they would have been, but it sent the Rangers over the edge, and I'm happy for them. Over the edge, I'm so happy for them. But Megan didn't stop there. Okay, she didn't stop there. So let me just give it to you. It's the cutest thing. Watch it closely. Thank you, Megan. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you, Megan. Thank you. Okay. Again, if you're not on Instagram, you're missing. Whew, them notifications come up. I'm like, click. Let me see what she's sharing. Whoop, click. Oh, thank you. Okay. So, speaking of her Instagram account, um, Megan shared a post on the 4th of February. Um, Billie Eilish, I'm not too familiar with your music, but let me say I'm a fan in this regard. So, Harry and Meghan had met different people while they were out giving support, and there was a young teenager, 15 years old, I think she said she is. This is a video that runs, and they lost their home and they came back. And the one thing that this young girl was looking for, because she had been to a Billie Eilish concert the night before, I think she said, Megan puts out the word. She's like, I'll see what I can do. I don't know her personally. Da 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 da. It's a very powerful video. In that, the response from Billie Eilish it was just, there is a stack of stuff here. It's hard with the picture to see. In the video, she gives a quick view as well as a lunchbox. So Megan is like, are lunchboxes like, what's the? I felt like Megan. I'm like, oh, they still do lunchboxes? Anyway, if you can go out, watch it. I'm sure many of you have already. But yeah, it's the little things. And even Megan saying to the young girl, I will see what I can do, although I don't know her. And then you call this one and this one, and they call this one and this one, and that phone chain. And then, that 6 degrees of separation comes into play. And then she's able to give to this young girl who only wanted the one thing, and that was that t-shirt, and she got a whole lot more. So Billy, yeah, I'm a fan from the standpoint of your response, because some may not have responded in that way. She's a shiro. Okay, let me come on over. Let's remember March 4th with Love. Megan will be airing prayerfully, no delays. I don't care if somebody kicks the bucket over there, they just need to let it go. Okay, we're ready for it. And we are also patiently still waiting for American Riviera Orchard. Now, the clip that she dropped for Valentine's Day. Okay, let me just say, preferably they were squatties, but then again, the plates that were displayed, not really displayed, they were just, you see Lilybet with the bagel and they're putting stuff. Those plates have sold out. Someone identified the plate, sold out. The pajama set that, Lilybet had on, sold out. Like, folks are over the top with it. So, many of you may have known, and you might not have known, that through the Invictus Games, there was a mute campaign going on, ignore the leftovers. So that was one reason I was taking a low key. Let me just hang low. Let me just stay, because I didn't want, me, if I get on to dragging somebody, that might be. As some say, I'm prim and proper, but say what you wish. Let me come over to, since it's Squatty Corner, the comments. I know that I have quite a few things going on here. So, Carol, thank you for the message. VS, thank you for your podcast. Thank you. I needed to see that and hear that. And thank you for the 17 months of membership. So I know I had alluded to. I've just been going through this, like, should I continue my channel? Love Harry and Meghan, always will. But I don't know. I just don't. It's like my place. Where's my place at? I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, that's why. Anyway, just to give you a little understanding. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. Black Queen, thank you for 28 months of membership. Oh, just thank y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. Yes, my boss, I see you with a message. And thank you, Mrs. S, for 38 months of membership. Long time, long, long, long time. Okay. You had a message here. I was having so much fun that those months seem like days, but I would not change a mother father thing. So there. And then my boss has a way of dropping a message too. I love y'all. I really do. Y'all are too much. So, Hattie, thank you so much for 35 months of membership. Hi, hope everyone had a nice Valentine's Day. Yes. Valentine's Day should be every day. That's my thought process. So, husband and I don't lump it into just one day. Um, you need to spread it around. Maybe if more people did that. Okay, anyway, I'm not going to get on my soapbox. Nevertheless, let me come on over here because I'm about to start. Okay, so whew, Black Queen, thank you as always. Thank you for the love that you have dropped on me. You're saying hello, Miss VS, everyone, celebrating my daughter becoming a second lieutenant, all the karma getting the haters, and Meghan in her unapologetically winning era. Yes, yes. My boss said it eloquently about the middle finger being up. Yes, because Megan wouldn't do that kind of thing, but we will for her. Okay, yes. Thank you so much. May the love you dropped on me be returned unto you 1,000,000,000 times over. Sonia, you also dropped some love. Thank you for the love, and may it be returned unto you 1,000,000,000 times over. Lottie also. Thank you so very much. Y'all gonna get me in my feels in a minute. May the love that you dropped on me be returned unto you 1,000,000,000 times over. Joan, thank you so very much. Let me see. You're saying, VS, I love math. So the winning formula equals two genius people together equal a dynamic duo who just light up the world. Harry and Meghan, unstoppable. Beautiful message. Yes. That's what it's all about. And may the love that you dropped on me be returned unto you 1,000,000,000 times over. Look at Jennifer getting up into this too. Jennifer, thank you so very much for the love that you've dropped on me. And may it be returned unto you 1,000,000,000 times over. Wellness with Frugal Mama. How are you? Happy Saturday. And thank you for 24 months of membership. Ooh, my goodness, y'all. If you like to get up and work out in the morning, Wellness with Frugal Mama, y'all must connect with her channel. She'll get you up and going. I'm usually watching on replay, and I said the keyword watching. But she also will preach, and she dropped a sermon the other day. Okay, that was a word, a word. Let me play my thank you to all those that dropped some love. I'm getting out of step here. Where do I go? Where do I click? Okay, here we go.
You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel like I was missing somebody, but I think I got everybody. Okay. I think Jennifer, there you go. And that music. It's hard because it's only like a few seconds, and I got to try to go around and click, 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 click. Y'all know, y'all get it. And I can make myself dizzy very quickly. Oh gosh. Okay. So thank you all. Thank you all. Hopefully I did click on this one here. Uh-huh. Okay. I have to move some of this out so that y'all don't trip me up later on. All right. Let me come back. Let me come back to comments. Come back to this side. Hey, sis Hilda. Ah, Hilda. So good to see you, sis. All right. Um, just happened to click over at the right time and look at the other side of the comments. Okay, let me come back to this. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you all for the love. Appreciate it so very much. All right, let me get on into this. Pre-trash time. So there was an article written just from Megan's reel that she dropped with the Billie Eilish. I think that's how you say her last name. So They go into what she's wearing, how radiant she looks. That's what love and peace in your life does for you. Radiant. Now, let me tell you all a funny story. A good friend of mine, like over 30 years, we're talking the other day, and she mentioned how it was a Super Bowl commercial. So, me half hearing, didn't hear her completely, but I heard her say Megan. And I'm like, what about Megan? I go on defense like nobody's business. And so she was like, she looks so old. I said, excuse me? She said she looks so old. And my blood pressure just, I'm like, what do you mean she looks old? She doesn't look old. So I'm in here battling. She looks old. I'm like, no, she doesn't. She's in her 40s. And she's like, she's in her 40s? And I'm like, yes. And I think she looks wonderful. She's going on. And then she says, well, I heard her say when Harry met Sally. Now, of course, again, we're talking this, we're talking. I'm a squatty. So, of course, yeah. I was like, yeah, what about when Harry met Sally? And it caught me, and I was like, "Oh my god." I said, "Oh, you mean," and I'm not even gonna say a name. "Oh, you mean that Megan?" I said, "Okay." And when she was like, "Well, who did you think?" And I told, she was like, "Oh my god, no." I was ready to end that friend. I was like, "How dare you insult?" But different Megan. Okay. Anyway, moving on. I thought it was funny. I wanted to share it. Moving on. Because yes, our Megan looks radiant. I wish somebody would. Okay. Anyway, Church Nelly, I hope this makes you feel a little better, you know. There's two sightings of baby Deranger that I found. Um, yeah, one on the 5th. This is the one from February 5th. How dare she post a video exhibiting joy and excitement in getting Billie Eilish swag for a teen affected by the LA fires? Now we're mad because she's living life on her terms and has cool friends like Adam Levine and his wife, Beta. I don't know how to say, I butcher names. She's out of order. His Majesty the King must remove all titles. Now, she didn't call name. She said two names, but she didn't say first names. So, well, I should say the last names. And yeah, anyway. Baby Deranger was kind of heated at the Billie Eilish, which, yeah, to the person that came up with the idea of this, it's just brilliance. So on the 14th, as we said, Derangers were losing their minds. So Baby Deranger embodies all of their craziness and, you know, rolls it up in a package. How dare she be so joyful? And why did she need to post a pic of them kissing today of all days? She must know we're obsessed with everything about them. So why is she forcing us to focus on them instead of our favorites? Those strawberries were the last straw. His Majesty the King must remove all titles, which, we're all like, take the motherfuckers. Take them, take them, take them. The mother fathers, I'll say it like that. Grr. So, anyway, let me jump into comments. Let me try to catch up as quickly as I can. Um, oh, and happy birthday, Khadijah. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Khadijah. And all the other February birth babies. Happy birthday to you. Okay, there you go. Whew. All right, all right, all right, all right. Tier VS speaks. We'll go to battle for it. Okay. I was ready. I was ready. Had to pull it back. Majesty Sussex report to you. I'm so glad I was able to catch a premiere. I was like, oh, caught a notification. Now, me with two channels, I might catch things. I may not. I'm busy. Yes, life is just kind of cuckoos. Although I'm cuckoos in regards, some would say. All right, let me go up in the chat. Let me go here because this would lead us into trash time. Let me come over here and let me just find this comment and then I'll know where to work my way down. Let me get up. there? Because I think it's up in this vicinity, and I might be wrong. Come on, come on, come on. You highlight a comment, and then it's like, "Whew, y'all have been busy in the chat. I appreciate you. Please remember to hit the thumbs up if you have not already. If you're able to share me out, please do. Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. So, Mrs. S. Megan's middle finger was up for the whole time she was there. The haters lost it big time. Listen, she was having such a good time, as she always has and has. She's just out there living life. The rest of the people see something different. Um, there was a picture that was taken, and I was like, oh, I'm sure they're like, look, Harry doesn't want to be bothered. Harry was thinking. You can see his thinking face was on, and she's just looking at him. He was looking at the game. Look, y'all leave Harry and Meghan alone. We keep trying to tell y'all, and the ancestors have revved up on the get your energy. So they're gonna get you if you don't stop. But yeah, so let me work my way down in this. In this, um, let me see. Wendy says Megan rock with her fashion styles, especially that white puff coat. Okay, that sold out. Anything anyway. Y'all know how it goes. The moment you see a picture, you needed to immediately go look, try to identify and get it because when it is identified, it's sold out. Minsky says, seeing Megan and the kids yesterday. Yes. That's why I had to say thank you to her because that was love back to us. You get all the crazies. Why she's always showing? Because y'all don't deserve to see their faces when, especially, the things that were said about Archie when he was born, child. Oh, we're lucky we see cameos. Okay. Slanda, how are you, sir? Okay, let me say this while I'm here. There are names that you may not recognize when you see them in the chat. Those of you who have those wrenches that are mods, so please just be kind and be careful because, I had to get my YouTube associate in a sense. Spot him. Y'all hear me call his name, but nobody works harder. Yeah, I had to put him on the approved list because someone sniped them. Please just be careful when y'all are trying to get folks because not every name is a, troll. Speaking of trolls, hi Slanda, how are you? He was live yesterday, Positively Hate. And I see you came over. I might go live on the other Smarty as you drop eyes in my chat. Oh my. Now, let me see. Joyce Angela. Oh Lord. Angela L wants the Sussex squad to donate to her because GB News owes her money for 4 months. Oh the F well. That ain't our problem. We've told, and I know I'm always saying, leave Megan out of your mouth. Lady in Black's got you on her list, and it doesn't mean that you just fall off. So, oh well, so swell. Mrs. says I was choked up for the whole games. I constantly felt like my head was going to burst. Yeah, it's, I don't know, seeing the joy on their faces. Whew. And curling, that I've told y'all that is my favorite Winter Olympic sport. I love ice skating, but yeah, the curling. So I've been enjoying to actually see that this time around. Let me see. Okay, avid reader, how are you, Little Mac? Your typos don't matter. Your wisdom is the true gem. Exactly. We can all figure it out. Hey, Lauren, how are you? Okay, I'm gonna star that for after. That's like a trash time question because we're not. Yeah, okay. I might drag her to the anyway. Mrs. S, we're on the same page with KP. Okay. And both KPs. Let's put it that way. I can't stand Katy Perry, but I must admit that her performance made me cry. Everything about the opening ceremony was pure fire. She knew she had to bring it and bring it correctly. In a way, I wish the petty side of me wishes that she had to be forced to wear Meghan's replica of Meghan's wedding dress. Okay. Again, I said that was the petty side, and if you understand that reference, you understand that reference. Okay. Lottie said, "Isn't that beautiful? Go ahead, Meghan, kiss your man." Okay. Hers. And to be able to share what she wants on her social media. And the most beautiful thing is to have the no comments. Yes. Beautiful. Church Nelly says, I loved the veterans dancing. They were getting down, baby. Yes. Excuse me. Just had to sip some tea. Lakivia, how are you? Y'all know how I do when I am, okay, when I call out names. If I don't yell yours out, don't feel slighted. Y'all know I'm scrolling and just kind of. Mrs. S says, a disabled dancers was my total undoing. Yes. Yeah. Abbott Reader says, Mrs. S, Katy Perry's outfit didn't fit her properly. Squaddies never forget you. Abbott, yes. Heart to heart. Yes. Okay, let me see. What is this? Okay, no. I think that's one. Ooh, Okay. I'm going to read that one comment when I get to trash time. Well, I'm somewhat in pre-trash time, so I'll read it now. Hattie says, Wendy, no, she was doing damage control. Someone filed and won a lawsuit against them because they called her baby a monkey. Well, I'm just. The folks that look like primates want to call us that do not. Okay, primates. I'm just going to leave that alone. Let me move on. Let me start this one to catch up. Okay, so Lola, thank you. Can't wait to watch the IG closing ceremony tomorrow, Sunday, February 16th, 6 p.m. Pacific time, especially looking to hear the war and the treaty singing. Oh, love, love, love this couple. Listen, the First Nation. Okay, let's just have to say. Yes, and I think I shared with you all. I see this comment here, Gwen. Harry is absolutely hilarious. Like with the channel members, him with the pod, he joined and did a podcast. Harry. Okay, I'm just gonna say Harry. We know we're waiting on Megan's. Oh, they're so busy. Come on, y'all. Don't drip, drip, drip anymore. Just okay. All right. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Y'all are talking about Lord. Let me just come on down. Okay, yeah. Let me get into what I need to get into because I can see some of these comments are. Y'all are on one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Trash time is going to be pretty quick. Giving fair warning to the boss out there. It's going to be quick, but you know, it might be worth it. It might be best that I do these quickies here. That quick trash time. Oop, let me take that comment down just for a minute. Okay. Yeah, that's why she, I when it was announced she was even performing, but that's why I said what I said. She should have. My petty side, you wear my dress out there, a replica of it, and sing to your heart's content. And it will be ill-fitting too. Okay, let me. Oh, Lord. Okay. Woosah. Okay. Let me click here. Let me come down here. Here we go.
It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time.
I had labeled this one screenshot pre-trash time, but Lord forgive me, I guess it was meant to be in here. Because I think there's the picture that they chose. Okay. Congratulations to the happy couple. I'm just saying. But Prince Nicholas of Greece gets married just over a week after confirming his engagement. Now, there's so much that I could say. I want to be kind. I want to be kind. And maybe that's why it was here. So, subconsciously I put it in trash time because could y'all have picked a better picture? Because you make it look like the bride's like, come on here. Like, I got you. Um, yeah, he looks a little older, frail. I don't know if that's him, but Jesus. The whole got married a week after confirming engagement. Like, I don't know how long y'all were engaged, but to keep it secret that long, like nobody knew. And to put on a wedding like that, invites go out like nobody knew. Okay. Kudos to y'all. Kudos to y'all. That's probably how Harry had wanted it. A week after they announced his engagement to Meghan, and boom, here they are getting married. That would have been like, mwah. Okay, let me. This is the one thing that I truly had in trash time. Um, Woosah. Thanks to the squaddie that caught it, and then so damn near down to the outfit, the kids' school uniform, and wanting to recreate Meg's visit with kids. This is sad. So you see Harry and Meghan when they on their tour. I'll just say that tour. I want to say that was in Colombia. That the crazy absent lady is back to her stalking shit again. Um, I guess that's her only job. I'll just pretend that, I'll dress like Meghan. Hey, look at me, you know, whose hair is longer, lighter, doesn't look like she's had any, um, side effects from her treatments. Kudos to her. Those that I know that have been are going through, mhm, they don't have time to be pulling no bullshit games of, um, and it's just truly stalkerish and single white female-ish ish. And I hope that they put a protective order in place if your ass ever comes into the United States, because you are one crazy heifer. And I'm glad heifer was the word that came out of my mouth. All right. You, your husband, Mr. Pegger, Peggington, whatever words y'all have all the names. The one who said that his favorite emoji was an eggplant. That said enough for the rest of us. But you and your crazy ass husband need to get your lives all the way together because the lady in black Yahoo she unleashes on y'all like nobody's business because we are not going to go through the continual let me dress like her because guess what, you're not like her. You definitely are not like her. You can't, child. And you thought you were the fashion icon, child. Please. This is probably one of the. I'm slowly getting away from even mentioning these fathers because they're sick mentally. They're all cracked in the head. I don't know what y'all are sipping on over there, smoking, whatever else, because your uncle likes to give you, well, not give you per se, but dabbles in the nose candy stuff. So whatever it is over there in the UK, keep it over there and stay away and stop trying to dress like Meghan because it is freaky crazy. But crazy is as crazy does. You on that note, let me just say, Lady in Black, do what you do. hmm Do what you do. May they over there, truly never enjoy moments of peace. Because if you want to play that game, you're going to get the results of that game. Mhm. You already know where my middle finger energy is always up and stuck with them. But I'll just say this. These two Super Bowl halftime for me was fire. Has nothing to do with Harry and Meghan, but it was fire. Lots of messages in it. I caught it. I'm a Kendrick fan. Okay. Um, these memes, this particular meme was hilarious to me, so I wanted to share it because this is how I feel. If I send you this, just know I'm fitting to do it anyway. Yes. With a smile on my face and everything. Because if y'all could see me right now. This I found funny. I took the screenshot and was like, I think it was the week before. I said, I have to share this with you all. So I'm putting it in here. So if you see American Heart, their social media account put right at the top has 101 beats per minute, the right tempo for hands only CPR. And so someone came under it and put, Drake just added y'all to the lawsuit. Let me drop my banner for a minute. Why did they respond and say we'll be waiting? When I'm so glad someone saw this and took the screenshot. Yes, Fox. Shots fired. Yes. Whoever's behind the account, kudos, because yeah, loved it. Loved it. All right, I'm gonna be coming back into the comments. I know it was short trash time, but you know what? My FU energy is up for them, and I just that's how I feel. They're loose stools. Okay, that's how I feel about them folks over there. They're just loose stools. You wipe and you just keep wiping and keep wiping and keep wiping. That's them. Okay, let me. Hopefully nobody was eating right then. Let me come up. If y'all could see, Kuja just looked at me like, bitch, what? Oh my gosh. Okay. I thought there was another Kate comment. Let me come over here and look under my starred. Okay. Lorna, see, you want to start trouble even over here. Okay. News Kate went out to a women's prison to cover up the fact that her patronage Action for Children had to apologize for racehorse incidents which took place in a prison under their watch. Okay. I even hate to ask this question, but what happened? I told you I don't check for those people, but you're there, so you know, like part of the, Commonwealth. So you would know probably what's happening quicker than I will. Mm. Don't tell me it was another bloody horse situation, because you're. Oh. Let me see. I think there was another one. Oh, okay. Wendy was saying, "What the hell?" Kate visiting a prison. She's trying to be taken serious, falling short as usual. Well, too bad someone didn't lock her in that prison and just throw away the key. Melted in front of her, so she knew she couldn't even get out of there. Mm. That's where she should be, in my opinion. Okay. All right, that was one. Let me come back over. Oh, Katie, let me do this now. Let me behave myself. And just acknowledge. I had to give myself that moment of just shut up. Um, Thank you so much for the super sticker and the love that you have dropped on me. I so appreciate it. And I pray that the love that you've dropped on me will be dropped upon you. I see I have some cash apps. You know what? Y'all are too much. To HR, Teresa, damn my opinion, thank you. To you. Since it's in Cash App, y'all know I can't bring it over to show. And then also Kivia, thank you to you as well. To the three of you, may the love that y'all have dropped upon me be returned unto you all 1,000,000,000 times over. I'm going to play this, then I'll get back to the shenanigans and effery of it all. Okay.
You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me.
Again to you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad I picked up my phone and looked. Okay. All right. Let me just move on in the comments. Let me find this comment and then I can come down the rest of the way in here. I think that's my last comment that I have highlighted there. I think she's down in here somewhere. Here it is. So, Lorna, I guess you were going back with her and just saying, read my earlier comment. Kate was trying to cover up for scandal with her patronage action for children. Child, I don't know why anybody is still sitting under her. A patronage under her. Well, anyway. Um, was she really trying to cover up, or was she saying this is where they and I need to be in prison? I'm just saying. You go there. Did she go empty-handed again? You know, handshakes for all, whatever. Just okay, loose stool. That's all they are is loose stool. Um, let me come on down. I wanted to touch on, those comments as I came on out. Let me see. Gwen is saying Harry is a true king. Yes, he is. 2027 games. I don't know if I'll have this. I'll try to keep the focus on the Invictus game, not the location. Okay. Um, Lottie, the royal family were stupid. They should have never let Harry and Meghan go because nobody wants to see William and Kate. Well, they thought the Blanders would be blanding and make everyone happy and joyous. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Okay. Let me see. Lorna's saying Wendy Kate was trying to use Invictus Games as a cover. She didn't want to be noticed, so she wore the same clothes that she did to a previous event. So little or not publicity. Well, I hope those. It's all right to wear the same outfit, but let me just shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Y'all are dragging Katy Perry. Hattie is like, Mrs. S, everything she wears is ill fitted, too tight, too short. She just looks sloppy most of the time. Well, tell us how you really feel. Yeah, KP on her too. Wendy, another successful Invictus Games for the veterans. So glad Harry and the IG Foundation included the First Nations, Indigenous people. That having respect. And it was beautiful to see. Yes. Again, go out to, Archwell would have been around, so archwell.org, sussex.com. Go out to the Invictus website. Go out to their social media. Give them the click. Show them the respect and joy and happiness and comment and all that much. But yeah. Lottie, Harry, stop laughing at her. Oh, I was like, oh my goodness. But the joy. The joy. They're at that point, finally enjoying life. Yes. Little Mac. Harry laughed like a little kid seeing Megan go down that slope. Yes. Oh, man. Megan screaming all the way down made my day, and to hear Harry's laughter. Yes. So immediately I was like, okay, I need to see a clip when she gets down to the bottom, and I hope somebody was there, and thankfully they were. And for those of you who are wondering and may not have seen because it just brings us joy, I'm going to show those two clips again because, okay. This is the
Ready?
first.
No, I really don't want to do it.
Go, come on, you'll be absolutely fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. Feet up, feet up, feet up.
Genuinely.
His laughter, yes, just topped it off. But,
You guys. Meanwhile, he's racing on the thrillway with a 10-year-old. Wow, we did it.
Great job.
Right.
Great job.
Haters, say what you want. And then we all say F you. Okay. All right. Let me just continue on down a little bit in the comments. Oh, Lord. I come back over. Hey, Compton Cali, I see this. Little Mac, my favorite IG movement is Petals putting the bowel movement in his place ever so nicely. Sure. Mm. I can't with y'all. Church Nelly, if you had to ask that question, you already know. Exactly. Her, yeah, just I never would even have thought to cut them that way, but that's Meghan. Strawberries. You teased us with the jam. Now we see, bagels with fresh strawberries. That's all I'm gonna say. Yes, Gwen, Lily, and Archie, beautiful. Yes, that was. I truly. Let me see. Joan is saying, I love Megan's tips. I would never have thought to cut the strawberries into hearts. Exactly. She's giving us the little tidbits of with love, Megan, even before it airs. And, being invited to one of her dinner parties, whew, my goodness. Hello, Sharon A. And much love back to you in Canada. Oh, my. Oh, Lord, Wendy, I should have seen this one. Let me see this. W and K photo, cameraman directing. Okay, hold it now, kiss. So damn fake. Same recycled photo used for Valentine's with no message. Yeah. W and K are not living together, just saying. Ooh. They're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. Okay. Y'all just go with me on that. Cookies and Cream says, Joan, well said. Megan's cooking show will be coming out soon. I can't wait for that. That ungodly family and their racist thugs are going to be crying a river. LOL. I just love it. Yes, they will. And we'll be celebrating on top of their tears. Yes. You know how kids jump in water, love to jump in the pool of water? Yes. There we go. That will be Squaddie jumping in their tears. And hello to Cookies and Cream, my manager. Mwah, to you. Okay. Let me continue on down through the comments. Um, Mrs. S is saying, Megan, keep those hits coming. It will provide work for provide work for hospitals in these trying times as haters, the Rangers are going to combust. Oh, yeah, don't be too close. You might find out who's really, around you. That might be a deranger when they do combust. Let me see. Lorna is saying that concrete show is going to be off the chain. That strawberry Valentine bagel thing was so simple. Anyone can do this. Exactly. She's never put on those airs. I mean, it's Tig come to life. The Tig has come to or will soon come to the big screen when her show airs because that's what it was all about. Dropping gems along the way. Mm, 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 mm. So it will be fun. And then, American Riviera Orchard, all of us are like, so thank you for giving our cards a little break with the holidays and all, but we're ready. Okay, I'm ready. I can't imagine when it launches officially. Mrs. S, that Strawberries video is driving them batshit crazy, and I love it for them. Can you imagine? It is, let me just see, it is 26 seconds. 26 seconds, and it takes them over the edge. Imagine it when she's doing, hour-long shows, podcasts, all that's anyway. Let me Yeah. We all know it's going to be crazy times. Uh, Joan, they're already stark raving mad. They are already that way. I mean, it is what it is. Oh, look at you. Gwen is saying strawberries are my birthmark. Okay. Um, uh, let me see, Lottie. How in the hall did they know what kind of PJ Littlebit was wearing? From the video with her standing at the counter, and you see it with hearts on it. Yes, I'm already going to get tagged with the copyright, like tap on the shoulder, like you have music, because Nat King Cole's song playing. Although it is a short video, yeah, it's more than 10 seconds. So, oh, thank you, Lakivia. Yes, we need you, VS. Oh, that's so sweet. I look at this hallway, the Sussex Positive hallway on YouTube, as one that has just it's got a lot of meat in it, in that the content creators are oh my gosh, so good. So, one or more of us kind of step back, which has happened over the years, you have to admit. And, all right. Anyway, moving on. Let me see what Crazy Church Nelly is saying. I prefer nacho covered in chocolate and no clothing. Child, you talk about having the resuscitation capabilities on hand, you would lose your mind. Uh, Wendy, it's only February. Look at the many successes for H&M Salty Island batting zero, and they rightly should. The wild thing is, when Harry and Meghan were working royals and their schedules were so heavily controlled, as well as anything they said and did, that they weren't Harry and Meghan weren't allowed to also have engagements the same day as those others, so as not to compete. Of course, we know not to steal the limelight, but here you have um, them trying to do the in reverse, and it's like failure all the way around. Failure. So, anyway, yes. Dolores, to you. VS, you have a place in our hearts. Thank you. You're so sweet. Um, Avid is saying, VS, you should definitely continue. The Sussexes and the squatters need you in your book. Oh, that's so sweet of you. You really don't, but that's so sweet of you. Oh, that's so sweet. Let me come on down. More comments. Yes, Black Queen again. Congratulations to your daughter. That's some hard work right there. Rosanna, so you see that you are special to us with your podcast. Oh, that's so sweet of you. That is so sweet of you. I love y'all. Church Nelly, I love imagining myself exercising. Sure. Because after reading your last comment on the chocolate and nacho, yeah. Okay, and excuse if that is overwhelming in the background. Okay. My husband. Yeah, it's about time. Ooh, I'm over an hour. My God, I didn't realize that. Let me see. I know I shouted out my sis Hilda, so shouting you out again. Don't know if you're still. Oh, and there you are. Okay. Oh, thank you, firstly, for 35 months of membership. Oh, Lord, why does he have to come out now? For 35 months of membership. And I love your message. Love you, sis. Love you back. I'm glad to see you in the chat hanging out for a while. Lottie, thank you for 13 months of membership. If I didn't say that earlier, I don't know if I had missed that. And yeah, it's going to be time for me to go. Let me just scroll. I'm scrolling through a lot of the. Oh, did I miss another birthday? I sang to you all. Okay, I hope that was enough. Hey, Rosalind, how are you? Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. Okay. Just scrolling through. Don't forget to watch the. I scroll and then I catch comments and I stop and just Prince Nicholas didn't wait a decade to marry. Well, that's because he really wanted to marry. And if that's him in that picture, didn't look like he had much time. Okay, I'm just okay. Um, Leslie, I did not, but EH, as I said, once you're on, the Lady in Black's list, you don't fall off. You don't fall off the list. So, yeah, don't care. I don't know what he said, but I'm just going to go head on. Let me see. Abbott is saying, we are forcing VS into premature. Yeah, y'all comments were like on it, on it, on it, on it, on it. Oh my gosh, Mrs. S. Okay, let me read this, and I think it might be time for me to go. Um, trying to hold back my laughter. Okay, and I know. Okay. Anyway, Prince Nicholas looks like a fossil from the dinosaur museum. I hope he made it past the wedding night. Oh, jeez. I hope she. I hope she has something ironclad and right. Sure, I'm sure. Well, don't they usually do prenups in those realms? I would hope those realms do prenuptials because even if you don't have what they have, you really should do one. It's a business agreement as much as there's love tied into it. hmm Yeah, I'm gonna have to discuss, on my other channel some of the shenanigans and bullshiggities going on in this country. Okay, let me, because I've seen writing about the immigration ish with Harry and wanting to get kind of still picking up some steam. And I'm like, okay, Orangina said he wouldn't, you know, his comment was snipey. And I'm not sure why you don't like Meghan. She had just delivered a baby when you went over there to the UK. You are not top of the list, mother trucker. Okay. Um, so he still holds some type of thing. And, of course, she doesn't like you, I guess, politically standing. Oh, well, so swell. But yeah, anyway, Joy said that young bride was pulling that old man to the bank to sign everything over to her before he dies, Joe. That is the impression that it gives. I'm glad I was not the only one because that picture, pick a better picture. My God, couldn't you have found a picture with them standing there at the altar smiling? Or, just after they turned around to walk out. But that one, sure. Mm. Okay, I don't know who's deleted. I'm just gonna come down. I'm scrolling through. Okay, yes. I'm gonna get my last comment. Um Miss Viv, how are you? Good to see you. Oh, mwah, to you. Let me see. I just saw one and missed it. Got it, darn, got it, got it. All right. See, you scroll and then it's refreshed on me. Okay, anyway, let me take let me take down that comment because that just y'all. All right, I'm going to put this one up because, it's fitting. I do hope you enjoyed yourselves today. I'm going to do my best to be a lot more active here for y'all. That could be a week, every other week. I'm just saying. I'm trying to do for the channel members and do a lot of drops. This week I was a little more quiet, but that was, Invictus is going on in the mute challenge. So I took that to heart. Anyway, please be safe out there. Please take care of yourselves. Um, be your own advocate when it comes to your health. Okay. I have to say that. Be your own advocate when it comes to your health. Please take care of yourselves. I hope to see you around the different YouTube halls that I know many of you from. So good to see so many of you. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. And again, if I didn't scream out your name, please don't take it to heart. You're in my heart, and I carry you in my heart. All right, love you all. Let me get to my favorite. Yes, let me get to the place where I can hit my outro. And here we go.